sneeze. Hold on. Okay. I guess I don't have to sneeze. Hey guys, it's Chris with Kingship. It has been a little bit since I've actually been able to record any videos. The last weeks has been pretty busy, and I put a lot of value in my family and what we need. Lately, what we need is just quality time with our kids, and so that obviously takes precedence over YouTube and these videos, because I don't ever want that to come before my kids. But maybe I just thought I'd pop on here, give a little update. Obviously it is Tuesday, it's past Tuesday, I guess, depending on when you're watching this video. I'm still going to do Testimony Tuesday. I'll probably upload it later than Tuesday. It doesn't really matter now that I think about it, though, because whenever you watch this, it might not even be Tuesday, so it really is okay. I think it's just important to continue with the sharing of our testimonies, to continue inspiring people to believing in the impossible. I think that's one of the benefits of being a Christian, I think, is that we have the opportunity and the ability to believe in the impossible. And we should be, as Christians, we really should be believing in more than just what we can control. There's not a lot of hope in that. You can only go so far as to what you can control. So as a Christian, that's kind of our duty, and if I can help inspire some more of the reality of heaven, more so than the reality of this earth, it has limitations to it where God has no limitations. And so that's where this is, and of course this is going to go along with my theme of believe in the impossible. 2019, believe in the impossible. We also did a dream board for a 2019 edition. And so that was what I did yesterday, which I would normally try and do a video. Obviously, this, again, becomes more important. So me and my wife sat down after the kids went to bed, and we did the 2019 Dream Board Edition. And we were actually surprised at, I don't know if any of you have done dream boards before, but we were surprised at just how big it got this year. Last year was our first year doing it, and we kind of did the best we could. But this one is really big. Our expectation levels and our dreams are getting bigger, and I love that, because I want us to always be thinking of less about what we are capable of doing, but more so on what God's capable of doing through us. And I think that's about trusting Him. Once you begin trusting somebody, you're going to let them take more of the control. Something as simple as driving a car. I drive everywhere, and so it's hard for me to trust somebody else driving me. But if it were my mom or my dad or something like that, I would literally be completely relaxed. I would trust them to be driving, and I wouldn't be nervous or have anxiety. I could even take a nap, But that's kind of when we're dreaming of something that we're capable of doing in our own life. I would say you end up putting limitations on it, because realistically you're thinking to yourself, well, I can't do all of these things. I could probably do one or two. And so it's kind of fun to see how we grew from last year, even, to see how many things that we're wanting to get to accomplish this year. To break it down, we have our goals for our home. We have a lot of projects that we want to do in our house, and so our goals for our house are the projects that we want to get done, when we list them all out. And honestly, it's realistically, yes, but also supernaturally, we're going to need provisions in order to accomplish these things. And so we're believing for more provisions. But we're also going to be smart. I'm sure that's probably a challenge for most people, or a lot of people, to think okay, well, you're trusting God, but then you're also going to be trying to do things in your own power. Well, there's a balance there, I think. You have to always be listening for what the Lord is saying, because He gave us the power to do things by Him working through us. And so the only way I can put it to where it is not contradicting myself. Let me adjust this thing. So the only way I can put it to where I'm not contradicting myself would be if that Jesus has to stay in the center of our home, in order for us to accomplish the things that we're going to accomplish. And a lot of it's going to be like inspired word, revelation that we're listening to. And we can do that by always keeping him first. It's a relational thing. So if my relationship with him is strong enough, I can actually hear revelation for how to accomplish things in our family. So if that makes sense, it's not just like I'm going to trust God, but then I'm also going to do plan B. It's more like, no, God is like, my relationship with him is plan A. And through that relationship, I'm going to be able to accomplish the things that I have written down on my dream board. So that's what I'm believing for. Okay, so we have our family. We're going to be doing Dave Ramsey class for this year because it's important for us to budget, like not be so free like with our money that we're not understanding where it's all going, because that's not being a good steward of the treasures that we have. We're going to budget for all that. Vacations, we would love to take our boys on vacations. It's not fun to just stay home all the time, and it's more interesting obviously when you can be able to film things when you have stuff to do. And lately it's been a lot of just staying home. Well, a lot of that has to do with money, right? Financially capable of going after those big vacations that we want to do. But that's where we have to set ourselves up. Believe, listen, apply the knowledge to steward the treasures for today. And then we also have personal goals for me, how I see myself, what I want to accomplish for myself, my character, like encouraging myself to becoming who I was born to be, right? So speaking those things and seeing those things. I also have my personal goals that I have for this channel. I'm actually going to start another channel shortly here, but yeah, I have goals for my channel for growth. A little smidge of the dream board is I don't want to focus on the numbers or only focus on the numbers. Like obviously I want it to grow, and it's nice to see when we have subscribers, but my goal is actually for strengthening people. And so if people that are actually subscribed are getting encouraged, strengthened, maturing, then that matters to me more than having just a bunch of subscribers that don't really get anything out of it or don't watch it or blah. I want people to be strengthened through all of this. My wife has her goals with her business, our little side thing, and then we also have family goals of what we want our family to look like. I'll probably have to do another video about family and what we've learned in the past few months, or maybe even month, regarding our family and what it's going to take to grow a strong, secure family. Kids now, you have to be very, very intentional. It's too easy to just kind of let them raise themselves, or we just say go do something, go play, go upstairs, go, almost like get out of my face without actually saying get out of my face. And so it's been really challenging and good for us to actually think about what it is that we're going to do to intentionally parent and intentionally be a part of their life. And so that's another video probably about sharing those revelations with you all. So anyways, this video is just kind of touching base, an update, 2019 update of the dreams and visions. I'm sure I missed something, but anyways, this is it. I hope you guys are doing well 2019. If you haven't done a dream board, honestly, do one, because it's worth it. Print it out, we printed pictures out and we put them all over a piece, and then we wrote all over scraps of paper, cut them out, taped them to it, and we hung it up in our bathroom so that way we'd see it every morning and every day. And we kind of just look at it and we dream and we pray and we talk about it and we encourage ourselves. But the whole goal is I'll give you the secret. The secret is keep Jesus at the center. And if you keep Jesus at the center, he's always going to give you revelation and point you towards other people instead of just pointing it at yourself. Do a dream board. It's good for you. It's good for your family. But anyways, guys, I hope you have been enjoying the January, end of January now. January 29th is today. So you'll probably see this tomorrow, January 30th. So, yep. Hope you guys have a wonderful rest of January. Super Bowl's around the corner. And yeah, you guys remember, you only have one life to live. So let's take up our kingship and live right now. I'll see you guys later.